Dean, what was the session like today as you prepare for open air on Monday?
Yeah, long week for us, and so today was all about what can we fix, and obviously the defensive end of the floor, and so I thought really good conversations in our meeting about how we improve. I thought that translated out on the floor with our intensity talk and just the desire and competitiveness.
What have the conversations been like within the group and within the coaching staff? Obviously, on the back of this 3-game losing streak, it's not something that you've gone through in a few seasons.
I think anytime you identify the problem and say, hey, we've given up 100 points regularly right now and haven't been protecting the paint very well, there's the opportunity to do what you do better, and at a higher intensity level there's the opportunity to make some changes, and then there's the other part of the personnel that's missing on the floor as well, and to not overreact. And so certainly as coaches, we're not sitting back saying, once we get people back, it's going to be better. We think there's some minor tweaks that we can make to our structure, but also just lift the intensity level of everybody.
It seems like in both the games in round 12, it was the second half performance that saw other teams get away from you. Was there something that you identified after half-time of both of those games, having looked back on it now, that you saw was a major issue?
Yeah, an elite response. One of the best first quarters we've had versus Southeast, and I think sustained effort and consistency is something that's hurt us in the second half of games. We're doing such a great job of taking care of the basketball, real low turnover count, but that was a factor in the Southeast game where we just didn't get enough shots in the last 4 minutes because we threw the ball away, and I thought some of those were due to fatigue and people that we'd played maybe too many minutes, and we just need these extra couple of roster spots to come back in and allow people to take a breath at different times.
Tasmania coming up, they're obviously on the back of 5 straight wins and bringing in a new import. How do you best nullify them?
Yeah, Tassie are relentless in the way that they, play their defence, and for us, we're trying to get to an intensity level that's, where it was for us at the start of the year. I think if we practice that way, we'll prepare ourselves well for Tassie about, the coverage that they're going to give us defensively and how aggressive they're going to be and how we move the basketball.
And that's obviously in the open air game. Can you talk about the experience of playing in the open air game? You've obviously been a part of the vast majority of them here at United. It's always something a bit different once the roof opens, and just a bit of a different setting.
Yeah, and elite night. I just think some of the most amazing pictures of our venue and our club are taken on the open air game with the fireworks and things. Different when you walk out there where there's still light, and then it goes dark, and you feel a little breeze. And so absolutely love the game, the spectacle, and it's been it's a great fixture on our calendar.
Is it something that you ever have to talk to some of the guys who haven't experienced it before? Obviously the vast majority of this group has, but some of the guys that haven't played in it, do you have to have a talk to them about anything that's going to be a bit different?
Yeah, I think we'll prepare people for whatever the conditions are, to prepare to play with the roof closed if it's going to be wet or too windy and different things. But I think we will talk to the new players about just feeling that little breeze and just go and play. We all grew up playing on black tops and outside, and there's an advantage about being able to get to the rim and do some things in that kind of condition.